Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have got engaged. Hello everyone and welcome once again. So today we are going to discuss about this engagement and the bigger picture on modern feminism, and also we are going to have some hot takes. Let's go. Taylor Swift is, one of the best famous singers of all time. Even I am a Swiftie, not a hyper one, but a normal one, and I love lots of her songs like Shake It Off and Cruel Summer and Fortnite, etc. She overtook Messi's soccer post also. Recently, she is in the news because she recently got engaged to Travis Kelce, her longtime boyfriend since the past 1 to 2 years. She posted on Instagram and that was a huge storm. Even I posted it, I liked it. She dated 14 boyfriends probably before Travis Kelce, and a lot of them seem to be extremely sensitive, feminine, like this baby girl energy, and she ditched them basically. I don't know for what reason. Masculinity is not primarily dependent on a physical appearance, it depends on how you think and your desires, and it is subjective and objective in certain cases. Same with femininity. But later she got a very hard masculine man who is an NFL player also, who is extremely rugged, muscular, and on a very famous show she told that how much she suffered in the past, and now she's living her best life, how she is in her feminine. And I personally feel extremely happy for Taylor Swift. And also I think that she is, not the best role model for girls because she promotes a lot of wrong things, like spiritually, not only spiritually, but also physically and mentally. Like she promotes, occultism, LGBTQ ideology, and she promotes, this toxic feminism, hookup relations, etc. A lot of Christians seem to be hating on her and criticize her. I am extremely sick of people calling her witch or demon. She is a much better, singer than Beyonce, Doja Cat, etc. She also does not promote extreme Satanism as people think so. The reason why a lot of girls and women love her, including me, is because she's extremely relatable. She is like a big sister to all of Swifties. Since I don't have a big sister, I sometimes feel that she's a big sister to me. And also she is like very very kind in real life, like though she is not perfect. Now Taylor Swift is getting engaged. This does not mean she has automatically turned conservative. Like she has been promoting the left wing party, she's promoting herself as a leftist. Her values align with a lot of progressivism, and I know that it's going to be really tough as someone who was once liberal and then became a conservative. I know that. Since 2 years, I'm a conservative, and it is a journey. Sometimes I fall into the liberal, sphere also. Still, she is, promoting extreme feminism in her songs in real life. But if we look through a bigger picture, like why this engagement matters so much is because a lot of modern feminists in the West promote that marriage is bad, motherhood is bad. Like they literally demonize it. Like if you don't want to have that, that's perfectly fine. Now it's not suitable for everyone, not all are called to do it, at least immediately, but at least don't demonize those who do it. Taylor Swift is seen as a boss babe type aesthetic, and she says that she needs no man, like that persona she has. And we see that still she bent herself down to a masculine man. No matter how much boss babe, how much feminist, how much attractive to girls you are, no matter how much liberal even you align, women will still prefer a secure man who will protect her, provide her, and lead her, not a sissy type beta soy boy. The reason is because women are designed to nurture, to be protected. I'm not saying every single woman. Now I am more into the boss babe side, but still I feel to be pursued, to be protected, because I am designed like that as a woman, as a female. and men are designed to protect, provide, and lead. Even though the most soy boy type effeminate guy, he will still have some of those masculinity left because he has been wired like that. Now I agree there are different personalities and no one should be mocked or bullied. We also see that masculine men generally are not, like, women don't want an Andrew Tate type of man who will not give her any rights, will not respect her choice, etc. The red pill manosphere is extremely toxic to men and women, just like modern feminism. First hot take of mine is that these red pill bros sound more effeminate than a lot of liberal men or gay men, because these are extremely insecure of other men, especially the ones who are actually being masculine. Actual masculinity means having a traditional lifestyle, not necessarily, but respecting women, protecting, providing, and leading, and also having your own personality and not deliberately mocking others unnecessarily. And these red pill bros suddenly say, oh, he's promoting marriage, oh, he's pursuing a woman, oh no, he's so sus. Actually, you red pill bros sound very, very cranky, like those gossip aunties, and that is effeminate, that is icky. And also, Taylor Swift is seen kind of not into this traditional, but still she ditched those sensitive skinny guys who sound feminine. Now I'm not saying all of those are feminine, some are really good, but Hollywood pushes this agenda that masculinity is toxic, femininity is bad, and also that Taylor Swift suddenly changed. I think it could be because of the pill, because it changes whom you're attracted to. If you take it, then you're most likely attracted to feminine looking men. Now I'm not saying that just because you like those men means that you are taking it, but if it's going to happen artificially, then that's wrong. I hope that she has a happy married life, and also Swifties understand marriage is not in and of itself oppressive. Of course, there are abusive men out there, but that does not mean every single man out there is bad. And also wish that she has lots of children. Good luck. Exciting announcement. Our first merch has come up, and it is a poster featuring various icons related to our show. So in order to get it, DM me on my Instagram account and you will definitely get it. Gavin, casalegno, who was featured in Dunkin' Donuts ad, is recently saying that he's a devout Christian, don't be lukewarm, and started to read the Bible in his stories. So I personally think that yes, what he's doing is good. Faith is a journey, and though he played a gay character in the Summer I Turned Pretty, he still has room for redemption. I pray for him. And every time you cannot avoid sin, especially in an industry where sin is like drinking a cup of coffee. So you can definitely minimize the amount of sins you promote, not avoid. So I don't think you should be mocking him. You should look at the speck of your own eye. And also Park Bogum, a famous K-pop idol and also a K-drama actor, he went to Philippines for concert and he made worship night there for some time. He sang a heavenly song. In my father's hands something. So he has been a devout Christian. He has been promoting it. Now I don't know exactly about him, but also I know that culture is now changing for the good. I'm extremely happy for that. Conservatives don't need to mock anything or always push an agenda or a religious agenda out there. Because of this, we are losing the culture war. The next news is about the Crackle Barrel controversy. It's a famous, cafe brand, and recently it is changing its logo. It became very simple, probably to attract LGBTQ people. Now, I personally think that they form, 2 to 3% or less than that population. So why you need to, revolve everything around them? Or like, why do you want to make your personal things such as sexuality your whole personality? And I think that's wrong. Go woke, go bro. But again, now it's going to return to its old label. So yes, that's good news. Another hot take in the relationships is women should not pursue initially, let the man pursue. Now there are exceptional circumstances, but generally it becomes desperate for women to pursue men first. So another hot take is that Understand the personality and don't base off your relationships on dopamine only. Performative male thing. So now this means he reads feminist literature, he carries a sling bag or tote bag, he drinks matcha latte, he is very nerdy type, he wears those short shorts, he carries a labubu. Now I'm not saying this is a standard of masculinity, and this has been TikTok's biggest red flag. Honestly speaking, it's a gray area for me. I believe men should be able to express themselves. It's not like your masculinity is not dependent on a matcha latte or these certain small things. I know a lot of men who do these things and are masculine. I know a lot of men who are, do the gym, eat steak daily, and still are effeminate. If you're going to be desperate, no, I'm this, like constantly, if you're going to push in real life, if you're faking it, then I don't think that's correct. That sounds effeminate, not only for men but for women. So yes, regarding feminist literature, be discerning. Regarding matcha latte, don't drink seed oil filled plant-based milk one, like normal plant-based fine, but don't drink ready-made lattes daily, because it will compromise on your health. Dress nicely, attractively, fashionably, but also not like gay. And also, carrying a tote bag and labubu is fine for me. An Iranian singer mocks Jesus in a song Messiah, and this is really, really bad. They don't mock any other religion that easily because they know that Jesus is the truth. With regards to male cheerleaders, the NFL had 2 male cheerleaders. They have been putting stories now. I do think that dance is effeminate. The way that like that short is also kind of effeminate sounding. I'm not saying that that is in and of itself wrong, but NFL is ideally not the place to do these things. Do it in a Taylor Swift concert or Beyonce concert, that's perfectly fine. But NFL is compromised of conservatism, so don't do it ideally there. Or have a separate men's team. I'm not saying men, dancing or holding pom-poms, it's itself less masculine. Like initially there used to be male cheerleaders, but they primarily used to hold women up. I'm not saying that men shouldn't dance, that's perfectly fine. But there is a way, and also they're shooting in girls' restrooms, and I think this is an invasion of women's spaces. So that's kind of wrong. So thank you guys for listening to this episode. Do share your thoughts on this Taylor Swift engagement. I'm extremely happy for her, and best of luck. Bye.